first U.S. Open?
1994.
In your home state?
Of Thrill, yeah. I grew up, my mom and dad grew up about 20 minutes from Oakmont, so it felt like a homecoming. I spent a lot of my holidays. I grew up on the eastern side of the state, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, but yeah, I think you're reminding me of the winner that year was Ernie Els, who I was excited to get the U.S. Open as a 23-year-old. I mean, just kind of green, wet behind the ears. And we were talking yesterday, Rich, how when I was a kid, like being a hard worker, I played at this course called Meadia Country Club in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and the superintendent there, I promise you, despised me.
Why is that?
I wore the putting green out, like standing in the same spot, repetitively hitting the same putt over and over again. They had a little practice bunker, and the members used to tell stories about me there, how, you know, when they teed off 1, I was in the bunker hitting shots. When they came around the turn between 9 and 10, I was in that same bunker. When they finished 18, it was right near the 18th green. I was still in that bunker hitting shots. It didn't have a lot of sand in it anymore after I got done. And, you know, they would always tell legendary stories of how hard I worked. But in my mind, what I was always thinking back in those days, I was trying to figure out, like, a way to motivate myself. And I just pretended that there was this kid on the other side of the earth, someone I didn't know, I didn't see in tournaments in the United States, and that this kid was outworking me. Like, it just bothered me that, you know, I'm not going to get outworked. I'm going to work harder than anyone possible. And I went to my first U.S. Open at Oakmont. I was 23-year-old, and I was so proud of myself. I made the cut. I finished 28th in my first major championship. And lo and behold, the guy that won the event was 24 years old. And it hit me. I was like, you know what?
And he was from the other side of the world.
He's from the other side of the world. I go, that guy I was pretending, wasn't pretending. It was Ernie Els all along.
And a great bunker player.
And a great bunker player.
But I hope everybody was paying attention, fathers and daughters and sons, because that's what it takes from a young age if you want to be at this level.
So, yeah, little town along the way, but a lot of hard work.
That's a great story, Jim. All right. You need to deliver some good news.